Hello dear students. In previous lecture, we have studied the brief history of semiconductor devices. In this point, we are going to study a brief introduction, only the introduction of power semiconductor devices which are used in facts applications. The intent of this section is to give only general information about power semiconductor devices suitable for facts controller. Generally, facts applications represents three-phase power rating from tens to hundreds of megawatts. Basically, the facts controller are based on assembly of AC to DC or DC to AC converter or high power AC switches. A converter is an assembly of valves, and each valve in turn is assembly of power devices along with snubber circuit, which is called as damping circuit if needed, and turn on and turn off gate drive circuit. This turn on and turn off gate drive circuit is important to control the output of converter. Similarly, each AC switch is an assembly of back-to-back connected power devices along with their snubber circuits and turn on and turn off gate drive. This conveys that the converter and AC switches is assembly of large number of power devices. The converters, AC switches and devices are connected in series or parallel to achieve the desired fact control. If it is connected in series, it will control the voltage, and if it is connected in parallel, it will control the current. That means we have to control voltage and current by connecting it in series or parallel. To achieve the desired fax controller rating and performance, controller in some cases may also be separated into single phase assembly. We know that in case of a power system, we mainly concerned with three phase. So directly we can use three phase power converter or single phase for each phases or single phase converter for each phases. The devices rating and characteristics and their exploitation have large significant divergences on cost, performance, size, weight, losses of fact controllers, or for that matter, all power devices application. So if we consider any power converter, we have to consider its cost, performance, size, weight, and losses. If we consider all these parameters, after that it gives the efficiency. So the efficiency of power converter is mainly dependent on these parameters. The leverages includes the cost of all that surrounds the devices, including snubber circuit, gate drive circuit, transformers, other magnetic equipments, filters, coupling cooling equipment, losses, operating performance, and maintenance requirement. There are many advanced circuit concepts used in low power industrial application, mostly driven by first cost, the economic application of which at high power level is largely a function of advances in devices. This concept includes pulse width modulation, soft switching, resonant converters, choppers, and others. So, in order to control the power converter, we have to control its switching, and there are many methods to control the switching. And one of the best method is pulse width modulation. We have already studied that if we increase the number of switchings, then the harmonic reduces. So, in order to control the switching, we have to use additional algorithms, mainly pulse width modulation, short switching, resonant converters, choppers, and others. Basically, power semiconductor devices consist of variety of diodes, transistors, and thyristors. So in these sections, we are just going to give rough introduction about diodes, transistors, and thyristors. First, diode. As we know that it has two electrodes, anode and cathode. So the diodes are the family of two-layer devices with unidirectional conduction. Unidirectional means one direction. So mainly diode is used to convert AC to DC. A diode conducts in forward direction from anode to cathode when its anode is positive with respect to cathode. It does not have gate to control the conduction where we have the gates in case of thyristors family. It does not have gate to control the conduction in its forward direction. Diode blocks the conduction in reverse direction when its cathode is made positive with respect to anode. Okay, the diode is a key component for several facts controllers. So it is one of the basic component which is used in facts. Where, for example, best example is HVDC system, where we have to convert AC to DC. Here we use diodes at large scale. The transistor and thyristors do the same work, but diode is a basic component. Next, we'll study transistors. The transistors are a family of three-layer devices. A transistor conducts in its forward direction when one of its electrode, called collector, is positive with respect to other electrode called as emitter. So figure B shows a basic transistor where it has three layers or three terminals: base, emitter, collector. So transistor will conduct in forward direction when collector is positive with respect to emitter. When a turn on voltage or current signal is applied to third electrode called as base. So when we apply a positive signal to the base and collector is positive with respect to emitter, then the transistor will be conducted in forward direction. When the base voltage or current is less than what is needed for full turn on, it will conduct while still holding partial anode to cathode voltage. The transistors are widely used in low and medium power application. One type of transistors is IGBTs. The fax devices mainly uses IGBTs for controlling the voltages and current, that is nothing but power flow in AC system. Has progressed to become a choice in wide range of low and medium power application, going up to several megawatts and even few tens of megawatts. Thus IGBT is of some importance to fax controller. So figure C shows IGBTs and figure D shows MOSFETs. It is one kind of transistor also. So the MOS field effect transistor, that is MOSFET, is another type of transistor only suitable for low voltages but with very fast turn on and turn off capability, and is often used as pilot gate devices for thyristors. Next kind of power semiconductor devices is thyristors. The thyristors are family of four-layer device. So if we consider diode, transistors and thyristors, diode is two-layer, transistor is three-layer device, and thyristors are four-layer devices. A thyristor latches into full conduction in its forward direction when one of its electrode, that is anode, is positive with respect to other electrode, cathode, and turn on voltage or current signal pulse is applied to third electrode, that is gate. So we can control transistor or thyristors depending upon voltage signals or current signals, and these voltage signals or current signals are mainly generated using pulse width modulation. So so the thyristors will be in forward direction when one of its electrode, that is anode, is positive with respect to cathode, and turn on voltage or current signal is applied to third terminal, that is gate. The latch conduction is a key to low on-state conduction losses. Some thyristors are designed without gate control turn-off capability, in which case thyristor recovers from its latch conducting state to a non-conducting state only when the current is brought to zero by some other means. Other thyristors are designed to have both gate control turn on and turn off capability. Practically, we use this kind of thyristors. The thyristors may be designed to block both in forward and reverse direction, or it may be designed to block only in forward direction, referred to as asymmetrical devices. When we block voltage and current in both forward and reverse direction, it is symmetrical device, and when we only block in forward direction, it is asymmetrical. The thyristors are most important devices for FATS controller. Compared to thyristors, transistors have superior switching performance in terms of faster switching and lower switching losses. The lower the switching losses, the efficiency of that semiconductor devices increases. So if we compare transistors and thyristors, transistors have low switching losses as compared to thyristors, and transistors are easy to turn on and turn off as compared to thyristors. On the other hand, thyristors have lower on-state conduction losses and higher power handling capability than transistors. Advances are continuously being made to achieve devices with the best of both, that is low on-state and switching losses, while increasing power handling capacity. So figure GHI shows figure GHI shows MOS turn off thyristors. MTO figure H shows emitter turn off thyristor, that is ETO, and figure I shows MOS control thyristors, that is MTO. Figure F shows gate turn off thyristors, that is GTO, and figure E shows simple thyristors, that is on extremely right hand side on the top side. So it is thyristors, GTOs, MTOs, and ETOs.